Hey everybody, this is Tim with Transition Outdoors. Just returned from a 2.5 week trip to Montana, camping, hiking, and photographing all around Glacier National Park. Time to resupply and check out what kind of good deals are at Sierra at the Easton Location in Columbus, Ohio on the week of August 12th, 2024. Heading straight back into the clearance section at the back of the store. This is their big clearance event. Time is that North Face Tadpole SL2. This is an ultralight backpacking tent for up to 2 people. I would say 2 small people, 1 person plus some gear. These were $299 in the store. They're now $199 on clearance. What a great deal. They still have a few of these Climate Cross Canyon 4-person tents hanging around for $149. These are, normally pretty expensive, around $300. I don't know that it's the best value in the store, but it's a pretty good deal. Nightcap 20 by Sierra Designs. This appeared to be a down sleeping bag. It's marked down to only $49. I think it's kind of a good deal either way. I believe this was a women's model. They had them in a couple of different colors and styles. Way back up at the front of the store, they do have another one of these Tule Tepui 3-person rooftop tents. This would be a tight tent for 3 people, but still a pretty good buy at only $999. These usually sell for so much more. The 3 to 4-person one that is at the Polaris location currently, if it hasn't sold, was $14.99. But this interesting little igloo cooler for $159.99 kind of has that vintage stainless steel look on the outside. Looks like it would hold up for a really long time. Probably a good value for money there. Sells for a lot more expensive online. Lots of camp stove fuel hanging around in different places. $7.99 for the biggest jet boil cans, the jet power cans, the 16 ounce, the 8 ounce MSRs going for $4.49. Always the best deal running for these. I really love the Ultra Sill and lightweight dry sacks from Sea to Summit. I have several of these. One in that exact size and color, as a matter of fact. These clear view dry sacks are kind of neat because you can kind of see what's inside, but they're pretty heavy compared to some of the other ones out there. Lots of Cotopaxi in the store this week, and I've been noticing a lot in the online store as well, so you should probably watch that because some of that stuff tends to go fast. Cotopaxi Teika vest for men, had these in various sizes for only about $30. They did have a few other options in colors, but this seemed to be primarily the one they had the most, was this yellow with the blue, orange, and burgundy stripe. But they had several different Cotopaxi options in the men's. These are the Vesa Adventure Short, marked down, looks like to $20 on these. Really hard to find Cotopaxi stuff this cheap. So whenever you see it at Sierra, I would snap it up. It's a pretty good deal. They did have this women's vest. It's a very kind of a lightweight combo fleece / puffy vest. That was only about $49. Lots of sweatshirts from Cotopaxi. Some really nice ones with little ties. Nice little accent colors. These are normally around $80 to $100. These are marked down to $29.99. Had a couple of different ones in various styles. On this end cap rack, some were just kind of your traditional sweatshirt, and then a couple of different hoodies of a similar design. Definitely a lot of different colors and items available from Cotopaxi right now, which seems to be kind of a new thing for Sierra in the last 6 months to a year. They did have this Roam cooler. This is a Roam 55 quart rolling cooler in green. Roam is an adventure products company that we often see more frequently kind of in the overland space, and I've noticed some of their cases and coolers showing up on the website. There's also this Rover cooler, which was a 45 quart cooler in yellow, very visible at $199.99. These large roto-molded coolers can get pretty expensive pretty fast. Did notice on the clearance racks kind of closer to the front of the store that they did have some Deuter backpacks. This Trail 30 for $59 on clearance. A couple of nice backpacks laying around here. There was this Hydro Flask kind of tote cooler. These usually go for a pretty high price. $75 seems like a pretty good deal for something like this. And they did have some larger 45, 50, 55-ish quart, the Air Contact Ultra 50 by Deuter. Nice looking backpack, good construction, probably be great for a backpacking trip on the cheap. Only $79. That is a pretty good price for a backpack of this quality and that name brand size. They did have some interesting stuff in the cookware section that was new. The Bugaboo 10-inch fry pan from GSI. Don't see these in the stores very often, but what I have been seeing a lot of lately are the MSR Titan series. This was the Titan Cup. Obviously, these are made of titanium, so they're super expensive. I have gigantic hands that make this cup look even smaller than it already is. It is a pretty small cup, but at the Polaris location, they have frequently had some of the titanium kettles. Kind of a unique find here was the Yeti Lowlands blanket. This one was in a nice bright green color. Yeti stuff is obviously always expensive, so any kind of deal you can find on that stuff, if that's something you're looking for, man, that looks like a great deal for someone there. Sleeping bags are pretty packed over, as are the sleeping pads, but over in the trekking poles, they did have this Black Diamond Eco Trail pole. These are really nice poles. They are aluminum, they're not carbon. It's pretty hard to find carbon at that price point on a discount, but $49, these are really great, adjustable, and even go up to tall people's sizes and heights. Probably the find of the day is this Rocket Box Pro. These rooftop boxes often go for so much. Originally, when this was in the store, it was almost $500. It is now on clearance for $149.99. And as we get ready to check out, in the security case, we've got some Opinel knives. These are really popular with some people online and on YouTube. Have a few cans of bear spray left, lots of hatchets and various multi-tools and things like that. Nothing crazy interesting except for those Opinel knives, but it's always worth taking a look as you finish up and go to the checkout. Thanks for shopping with me at Sierra today. Please remember that I am not affiliated with Sierra or the TJX parent company in any way. I just love finding great deals on quality outdoors gear and sharing what I find with you. We will see you next time.